So this video is to help you learn the E major 5-finger pattern, and I will have a link to an earlier video where we learned the C, G, D, and A major 5-finger patterns. So as a reminder, the pattern is from the first note to the second note, whole step, half step, whole step. So with E major, E up a whole step is F sharp up a whole step is G sharp up a half step is A, and A up a whole step is B. And with your right hand you would play. Then if you wanted to play the triad, 3, 5, 3, 1. I'll do that one more time. Then in your left hand, you would still have your F sharp and G sharp, and you would play, ooh, it's got a little schwitz there. 1, 2, ready, go. E, F sharp, G sharp, A, B. Up a fifth from E is B, and B has a few more sharps. So it has the F sharp and the C sharp. And it also has, in the 5-finger pattern, a D sharp. F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, D sharp, right there. So you play a white key, a black key, the two black keys, then up a half step to an E, and then a whole step to F sharp. So B, up a whole step is C sharp, up a whole step is D sharp, up a half step is E, up a whole step is F sharp, which looks like this. And I'll play that one more time. And with your left hand, it will look like this. Remember to align your arm behind finger 5 so that it gets a nice tone. Some people like to do a hand over hand thing like this. That's a good exercise. You can also do this. Or so those are all different uses that you can make. Up a fifth from B is F sharp. And F sharp up a whole step is G sharp. And G sharp up a whole step is A sharp, and A sharp up a whole step is C sharp. What happened to the blue one? And we'll say that's C sharp, and yeah, just kidding. Up a half step is B, and then up a whole step is C sharp. So lots of black keys, lots of frogs there. In the left hand, that would go F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B, C sharp. And in the right hand, it would go F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B, C sharp. So if you wanted to go hand over hand, you could start here. F sharp has two names. It could also be called G flat, in which case you would go G flat, A flat, B flat, I can't say B flat, C flat, D flat, G flat, A flat, B flat, C flat, D flat. And then the triad would be F sharp, A sharp, C sharp, or G flat, B flat, D flat. So we've done E, we did E and B and F sharp. So let's also do C sharp, which could be D flat. So E really only has one name, and B actually has two. B could also be called C flat, D flat, E flat, F flat, G flat. And then F sharp can also be called G flat. And C sharp can also be called D flat, and C sharp has actually a bunch of sharps, but not all of them are black keys. So you got C sharp, you're going to use C sharp, D sharp, E sharp, which is the same thing as F, and then, so that's E sharp, F sharp, G sharp, or D flat, E flat, F, G flat, A flat. So your sharps are F sharp and C sharp, I'm so confused, D sharp and G sharp, and there's an E sharp technically, but it's not a black key. So in C sharp everything gets the sharp after it. In D flat only some things get flatted. D flat, E flat, F does not get a flat, G flat, A flat. So here is the right hand of C sharp or D flat. And here is the left hand. And if you wanted to go hand over hand, you could go. And if you wanted to do the triad, again, that's 5, 3, 1, D flat, F, A flat, D flat, F, A flat, D flat, F. And again, I've continued in the order of the circle of fifths. So in the previous video, an earlier video, we started with C, up a fifth is G, up a fifth is D, up a fifth is A, up a fifth is E, up a fifth is B, up a fifth is F sharp, which is also G flat, up a fifth is C sharp, which is also D flat. And in the next video, which I'll make in the next few days, we'll do A flat, E flat, B flat, and F. And that will complete the circle of fifths. And if you want to make things up to have fun, you could start with something and then go to the fifth before it. So like if I wanted to go to G, but I wanted to have some things to do before that, I might go from A to D. Because that that is a little less satisfying than going 4, 5, 1, which would be from C to D to G. So, do whatever you like.